Oh, you asked me about Trump's
Mugshot. I did, yeah.
mugshot.
I thought you didn't want to answer because you're a
I
secret Trump
forgot.
supporter. Good. That'll make it easier to find.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Why
I didn't
not?
like Trump's mugshot. I thought it was lame. I thought he should have gone with the classic smile,
The smile?
the happy smile. Because when I first saw it, I saw it like really blown up. And when you look at it blown up, his eyes are so bloodshot. He looks like he's like blazed out of his mind, or he's been crying. His eyes are super red.
Really?
Yeah. But no, it's weird because when I first saw him, like I don't know, there's one or two things that happens when I look at it. He either looks really pissed off and pissy. Like it's kind of like when mom tells you that you can't go to get your nuggies and you give them like the kind of downward eye face, you know what I mean? When looks at you like by kind of like tilting their head down, looking angry and kind of like pouting with their face.
Right. You're
They're
like
sulking. That's the word. They're
like,
sulking.
Nuggies, bitch. I said get them.
He's making like a sulking face. That's how I interpret it. I'm like, why is he making a sulking? This is so weird to me. So yeah, I didn't like it. To me, it looked like he's making a little kid sulky face. Or when I kept staring at it, because everyone kept posting it, the more I stared at it, the more the face changed to me to look like he was a quarter of a second away from laughing.
I mean, wow. You're really... Okay.
But bring it up. It looks like he's about to laugh. Like it looks like he's trying to make a face, but is about to laugh. You can see like a hint of a smile forming on his lips.
When I look at it, I kind of see vengeance.
That's the way that all the Trump fans see it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't see it that way.
Right. You see it as, did you smell that? He's basically waiting for you to smell it.
Well, it's, people are talking about how like both the left and the right are memeing on it so much and like it. And that's the thing. The face is ambiguous enough that people on the left like it because they think it makes them look stupid and weak. And people on the right like it because they think it makes them look strong and revengey.
Right, yeah.
So I obviously, being the more left-wing person here, interpreted it in the negative context.
Right.
Did you see, I sent it to you. Because look how bloodshot his eyes are. Why are his eyes so bloodshot? Been smoking.
Yeah. I look at it as in...
He's been crying. He's very sad.
This picture makes me think.
Yeah.
Like what he's thinking is, if I become a president again, you're fucked.
That picture, when I look at it with the bloodshot eyes, makes it look like this is a 80-year-old man who's at a strip club at 2 a.m. and he got arrested because he was throwing drinks at the strippers. This 80-year-old businessman was wasted throwing drinks at the strippers and got arrested. That's what this picture looks like to me. Do you see it? Do you see it when I say that?
No.
Okay. The Giuliani one looks fucking like really bad. So wait, but look at it. Look at his mouth. Doesn't it look like he's about to smile? Doesn't it look like he's like a second away from cracking a smile?
No.
No, you don't think so? To me, it looks like it looks like he's really trying not to laugh. He's like just about to laugh.
It's so weird because
how do you not see that?
The mind it's just you saying that makes me see it.
Yeah, see, now that I've said it, you see it. Look at his face. Okay? Look at his lips. He looks like he's just about to start laughing.
But I don't think it's because of the picture. I think it's because you're saying it.
Why did I see it in the first place? Because I
You're
didn't see it for a
creating
long
it.
time. I never saw it until
Until you
after like
heard
staring at the
somebody else
picture.
say.
No, I never heard anyone
Until
say
you heard
this.
somebody else
Nope.
say, "Oh, look,
Nope.
it looks like he's about to laugh."
No. He looks like he's about to laugh. It looks like he's like trying to make a face. It looks like he's trying to make a serious face, but he knows it's silly, so he's about to laugh.
What if what if he's about to smile
Yeah.
and they snap the picture ahead of time?
Oh, you're right. You know what? That would be funny. That would actually be okay. You know what would be hilarious? Everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best mugshot. It's
Right.
so good. Look, this is perfect, right?" And then you find out the secret is
He
was literally
complained for like 5 minutes afterwards. Hey, I wasn't ready.
he was just looking down and then preparing to smile. And literally a quarter of a second before he smiled, they flashed the picture. So everyone thinks that this was intentional when this was an accident.
Ben Shapiro did like a whole 20-minute segment on how, oh yeah, he thought about this in the mirror ahead of time.
And it's like, no, it's all bullshit. That would be really funny. I kind
That
of
would
want
be
that to
funny.
be, you know what? I'm going to say that that is true just because I like that. That's a good story.
It's definitely funnier,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Right. Oh, no. So, but here's was weird too. So I sent you the version. I want you to look at the version he put up on Twitter. Okay. I DM'd it to you. I'm going to look at this. Tell me how this
Trump
jumps
is
out
on
at you.
Twitter?
He just tweeted out his mugshot and a link to his website, I think.
You want me to bring up the missing Pat one?
You can do that. CT did that.
Oh. What's different about this? Okay, I brought it up. What is the
Okay. What jumps out at you? This is what Trump officially put on Twitter. What jumps out at you when you look at this?
election interference, never surrender, DonaldJTrump.com, mugshot.
That's it?
Nothing
Nothing?
in particular.
Okay. The fact that it's Times New Roman font and that this was just made hastily in Word and that they took a screenshot. Does it jump out at you?
Well, I guess.
I mean, like he literally just
Did
took a
they
Word
photo-
document, they put a fucking picture in it, and they just typed in like the default Times New Roman font in all caps, mugshot. Like I don't know, I just like I saw, I'm like, what the fuck? It's so cheap.
Did they Photoshop out the badge behind him? It looks like they did.
It's cropped. I think it's a cropped picture.
Oh, it is?
Oh no, you're right. They got rid of the badge. I didn't even
It
notice
looks like
that.
they Photoshopped it out.
You're right,
yeah.
because you can see an element there.
A bad Photoshop, yeah.
Yeah, see this. Why was this so cheaply done? So I guess it wasn't done in Microsoft Word. This was done in like Adobe Photoshop in like 2 seconds.
Well, somebody could have Photoshopped it. Trump could have said, listen, I don't like that badge in there. Get that out of there and send it over to my Microsoft
They did a
guy.
shitty job of it. That's like the easiest thing to fix. It's just like the background's like one color.
Yeah. He's like, look, I'll just stretch this. Oh, I missed part of it. Oh, well, send it over.
Yeah. You just fucking typed in like the default font in all caps. I don't know. It's so cheap looking to me. I'm kind of surprised by it.
Trump is like, color correct my eyes. They're all bloodshot.
Yes.
I don't like that. Send it back to me. Are you nervous about...
Yeah.
Are you nervous about
what?
About the end of democracy or anything?
No. Not even remotely.
Why do you laugh?
Because I'm not nervous about the end of democracy.
Okay.
If Trump wins, well, actually, I should take that back. If Trump wins, I think there's a 0% chance that he's going to try to run for a third term. I don't think that's real. I shouldn't say zero. I think there's a 0.001% chance. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not afraid of that. I think what could be bad is if Trump wins and then he tries to literally start prosecuting all the Democrats and he gets a bunch of sycophants in the Attorney General's office. But
that's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen as much.
You don't think he's going to line up sycophants?
No, this is what I think will happen. You
don't think he's auditioning sycophants right now?
I think he is. I think this is what will happen. They'll do these investigations, okay? like the Hunter Biden investigation. Do all these investigations that'll all take like a year or two to do, and everyone will go, "Oh my God, there's a threat to democracy. They're investigating all these Democrats," and then at the end of it, they're going to say, "Oh, we couldn't find any evidence of wrongdoing. They're all fine." That would be my prediction of what happens. Do you disagree with that?
He's going to fill the DOJ with a bunch of sycophants that are going to go after Democrats and find they're innocent. They're not guilty of anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You disagree with this? You think Trump is going to?
Well, I think you could find anyone guilty of anything. I mean, I believe people break laws without knowing about it, obscure laws, and that you could pretty much prosecute anyone, find them guilty of something.
So you think if Trump's president, they're going to investigate Joe Biden and a bunch of other Democrats, Hillary Clinton, whoever, and they're going to just create a bunch of trumped up charges and bring them to trial? Is that your prediction? Like, I don't think that's going to happen. But
right. Okay.
But so wait, so you think that is going to happen though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm saying if that was to happen, I would not be surprised in the least bit.
Okay.
I guess you would be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if Trump tries it. I would be surprised if he's successful.
Well, doesn't it just depend upon the people? He found someone. We watched the January 6th hearings.
Yeah.
He found somebody to an attorney to take over DOJ and send out the letter that he wanted to send out about election fraud.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't go through with it, but he found
it didn't go through because a bunch of people who worked there showed up and said, "You're going to have half the agency resign in the same day." They threatened him. Right?
That's what's going to happen, though.
But all the people that showed up and said all the people are going to resign,
right?
He's ready for that now, and he's going to replace all those people. So those people are not going to be in place to challenge him in the same way.
He literally can't replace all those people. We're talking about thousands of people.
He could replace I mean, that would be all of those people. I mean, we laughed about it because Trump didn't even know that those people he had the power to fire. Now Trump knows that.
Well, hold on. Let's conceptualize this properly. Okay. I think if Trump wins, it's very likely that he'll have some special investigator like Mueller or whomever investigate Joe Biden and some other Democrats for some perceived wrongdoing. Okay. As well as have an investigation into all the charges against him to claim that these are all fake charges.
That's the most important investigation.
Right. That investigation, the investigation into the charges against him, 100% will happen. There will be an investigation into Joe Biden or some other Democrats. Okay, but there will be a special investigation with some kind of Mueller-esque person. If they come up with some charges from Biden that are like just obviously bullshit, like 100% obviously just bullshit, fake ass charges. Okay. And they try to indict him on this, you're going to have a situation where everyone in the Justice Department is just going to threaten to quit. And I think there could be a very real possibility where Trump just doesn't give a shit and say, fine, go quit. And we have this weird situation where there just isn't a Justice Department except for like 10 people. Yeah, but thousands of people just quit in the entire country, right?
That Justice Department just became the most powerful weapon for Donald Trump because all of those 10 people will be Trump loyalists, and Donald Trump can continue to use that Justice Department to do whatever he wants.
But you can't if there's no one that works there. Really? An office of thousands of people can't be run by 10 people. A nation, we're talking about offices nationwide.
Right.
Right. So you're going to have thousands. This is what would happen.
You're going to have people that are going to want those jobs, and they're all going to be Trump loyalists.
Yeah, but the problem is it's going to be the same. Trump has always had a massive problem. If Trump was someone more competent, like DeSantis,
Robert Barnes is going to be working there.
There you go. If Trump was someone like DeSantis or someone like that, I would believe that DeSantis would have some list of 100 lawyers, already prepared to fill those slots or something.
Sure.
Trump has always been so awful at filling these positions. That was his entire administration: hiring people, firing the same people because he didn't like them, hiring people, firing the same people, hiring people, firing the same people. He's so bad at it. I don't believe he could produce 1,000 fucking lawyers to just fill into all his slots.
Right. Well,
so, I mean, it might happen. And to be clear, that might happen, where we might have this massive amount of lawyers that'll leave, a massive amount of lawyers who stay but are secretly working to undermine Trump. I don't know. It could be a very bizarre situation. So I do think that's a possibility. But I think what's the more likely possibility is they do these investigations. They go, oh, we couldn't find anything. It seems kind of shaky. Kind of shady, but we couldn't find anything. And then the Republicans fucking bitch and whine about it. And then the Tim Pool whines about it and says, oh, this is why the Republicans and the Democrats are a uniparty, and then that's it. That'd be my guess.
Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 and up super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the following Tuesday where we read the rest of the unread super chats and interact with fans of the show. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to the live show or to listen to more of our awesome clips.